Hello everyone. Today we're going to use the MACD indicator. This indicator is going to show us the turning points and which volumes in the market are going to increase or decrease. We're going to use it with a combination of technical analysis. So let's try to connect this indicator. But just a little interruption. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment and press the bell. And if you want to get some really good money, send me the code word team to my private messages in Telegram and I will add you to my close Telegram community. So let's get started. So to do this, click the button in the lower left corner. Select the MACD from the list. We'll leave all the values by default. We can only make the thickness of our moving averages a little thicker so they can be seen better. The indicator consists of a horizontal line with a zero mark on different sides of which a green and red histogram is formed, and there are two moving averages of green and red. And the signal is the moment when, for example, the green moving average begins to cross our second red moving average from top to bottom. At the same time a red histogram is formed, it means that the volumes for fall are growing. Soon the price will move down accordingly. I want to warn you just right away that this indicator has errors like false signals. For example, when the price moves in the trading zone or a pullback occurs. Only a competent combination of technical analysis and the indicator together will give us good results. So I think that there will be different cases in our trading today, and you will be able to see how I work with this strategy by example. Perhaps you will like this way of trading and you will be able to make really good money with it. So let's get started and find the first entry point. So here we see that there was an upward movement, and at the moment there's a fading. The price stops. Red candles begin to form. At the same time, we see that there's a crossing of the moving averages and a red histogram is formed, which means that volumes are growing for a fall. So soon the price will move down. So let's open a trade for a fall for 1 minute. Just at the moment, a good confident red candle was formed. I think that soon after the upward movement, the price will fall into the correction zone and there will be a pullback in the opposite direction. So we will try to make money on this downward corrective movement. So let's wait for the results. Well, great. As you can see, the price continued to move down with confident red candles. Here we get a great profit. We really managed to make money on this downward corrective movement. 1 minute was just enough for us. As you can see, this indicator gave us a good entry point and helped us determine the further price movement. That was a good start. So let's continue and find the next entry point. So I decided to open the next trade here on the same currency pair after a while because we see that after the downward movement, the price turned around and continued to move up again. Thus, a certain level of resistance was formed at the top. It's quite possible that in this case, really soon the price will continue to move up. It's quite possible that this level will be broken through. At the same time, we see that there's a crossing of the moving averages and a green histogram begins to form since we take into account the fact that the overall price potential is still going up. We took 2 minutes to spare, taking into account a possible trading or a pullback down. I hope that in this case, this time will be quite enough for us. So let's see. Let's wait for the results. Wow, that was not bad. As you can see, the price continued to move towards the level, and although this level was not broken through, we still made a really good profit. We managed to make money on this upward movement, so let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we have the level of resistance. We see that this level was broken through and a reversal is taking place from a certain point. The price is moving down. In this case, I suggest opening a trade for a fall for 2 minutes. At the same time, we see that the red histogram is formed and there's a crossing of moving averages. It means that soon the price will move down. I think that soon after breaking through the level, the price will fall into the correction zone. and there will be a pullback in the opposite direction. We will try to make money on this downward corrective movement, so let's wait for the result. That went great. As you can see, the price got into the correction zone and there was a pullback. And here we make a profit. The indicator gave us a good entry point and helped us determine the further price movement again. These cases work perfectly. So let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we have the level of support. We see that at the moment there was a downward movement. The price is approaching our level. At the same time, there is still room for the level of support. At the moment, there was a slight upward pullback. In this case, I propose to open the trade for a fall for 2 minutes. Since we see here that there was a crossing of moving averages and a red histogram is formed, it means that soon the price will move down. Just at the moment, we see that a green histogram is being formed. And we can count this case as an error, I guess, because just at the moment, there was an upward pullback. It's this upward movement that the indicator reacts to. That is why it's really important to take into account the overall trading case. Here we can see that the price is mainly moving down. Price highs are getting lower. The price moves in a certain range. And in this case, I'm more likely to assume that soon the price will continue to move directly to the level of support. I hope that in this case, 2 minutes will be just enough for us. So let's wait for the results. Well, that was great. As you can see, after a little trading, the downward movement continued and we made a profit. 2 minutes was just enough for us, so let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we have the level of resistance. We see that the price after the pullback reached our level for the second time in the last 10 minutes. There's a slight pullback down, but at the same time, we see that there's a crossing of the moving averages and a green histogram is formed. I think that soon the price will continue to move towards the level. It's quite possible that this level will be broken through. Therefore, here we will open a trade for a race for 2 minutes. I hope that in this case, 2 minutes will be quite enough for us and we will have time to earn money on this upward movement. At the same time, we see that the main price lows are getting higher. The overall price potential is going up. So let's wait for the result. As you can see, the price continued to move up. This level was broken through by good confident green candles. Here we get a good profit. We just made money on breaking through the level of resistance. The indicator gave us a good entry point and helped us determine the further price movement again. As you can see, this case works fine. So let's continue and find the next entry point. Here we see that there was an uptrend. There was a reversal from a certain point and the price moved down. At the same time, we see that a red histogram is formed and there's a crossing of moving averages. In this case, I suggest opening a trade for a fall for 2 minutes. I think that soon the price will still move down. Perhaps there will be a trend reversal, or at least there will be a small pullback. We will try to make money on this downward movement, so let's wait for the result. That was great. As you can see, the price continues to move down and we make a profit. We managed to make money with you on this downward movement. Meanwhile, I already have $15,000 on my deposit. I propose to open another last trade for today. So now we will find another working case in the market and continue. We'll have the level of support down here. We see that after touching the level, there was an upward pullback. And now after the pullback, the price turned around and is approaching our level again. There's a certain compression. The main price highs are getting lower. The overall price potential is going down. In this case, I suggest opening a trade for a fall for 2 minutes. So it's more likely that the price will continue to move down soon. It's quite possible that this level will be broken through. At the same time, we see that there's a crossing of the moving averages and the red histogram is formed, which means that volumes for a fall are growing. The price will move down soon. I hope that in this case, 2 minutes will be just quite enough for us. So let's wait for the result. So that went great. As you can see, this level was broken through and we made a profit. We just managed to make money on breaking through the level of support. The indicator turned out to be right again and gave us a good entry point. I already have $25,000 on my deposit. I propose to finish my trading for today, fix the profit, and leave the market. All market cases work perfectly and we get a great result. Just try to connect this indicator yourself and look for similar cases in the market. Trade and train as much as possible, gain your own experience, and it will work for you. Don't be afraid. Thank you everyone for watching my video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave a comment, and press the bell. And don't forget about a really great opportunity to get to my close Telegram community. Just send me the code team to my private messages in Telegram and I will add you and you will get rich with me. Bye bye. See you in the next video.